So my main idea for this video, or the main reason behind it, was because now we're in quarantine or lockdown, whatever you want to call it. A lot of us have time to realize what we want to do, if we want to learn something new, if we want to progress with something that we haven't properly focused on. And goalkeeping was one of mine, which was back in 2018 during the World Cup. Sort of the reason I did it was because I saw Jordan Pickford, and I used to play football loads when I was younger. And I would always buy like the England shirts, the Spain shirt I had one year, and I stopped playing football because I started doing martial arts, and then time, and didn't have enough time on my hands, and 2018 sort of just sparked my love for football. Like, I never watched football before that, I never played it really, I just used to play it like with my cousins and stuff. But 2018 was the year I decided I want to focus, I wanted to get into a team and play as a goalkeeper and progress myself as a person and as a keeper. So hopefully this video will help some of you who aren't goalkeepers or who are goalkeepers but just want to progress in the sport. So yeah, let's get into it. So I don't know if I said this, but it's a top 5 video, so top 5 things you need. But number 1 on the list is suitable clothing. It's going from least important to most important. So suitable clothing, like, some people think you need padded gear, you need, padded shorts, padded trousers, padded elbow things, whatever you call them. But really, you don't need any of that. For me, I could go out like this. I could go out in a tracksuit and tracksuit bottoms, or just like a t-shirt, and be perfectly fine. If you feel like you need the padded stuff, then by all means go and get some padded stuff, but you don't need it. I only wear padded when I'm injured, or if I have something that's stopping me from playing at my full potential during a match, and I need like padded shorts to make sure it doesn't get worse. But yeah, you don't need padded gear, but if you want it, then by all means buy some. 4th on the list is a football. A lot of people think you need a football to do goalkeeper training, but that is very untrue. All you really need is sort of like a decathlon ball, which is like a foam ball. I have one downstairs, I don't really know where it is though. But you need that, maybe a tennis ball you can do it with. You can do it with a ping pong ball. I've seen people do it with one of those, and a golf ball. Golf ball isn't really recommended though, because like obviously it's a solid ball and it will hurt, but if the modern goalkeeper can do it, then I'm sure you lot can do it as well. But if you do get a football, then definitely get either a size 4 or a 5, because it will help in the long run. Because if you start playing with a size 5 at a younger age, then you'll be well prepared for when you go into the older age groups, like under 15s, under 16s, even academy if you make it that far, that use size 5 balls. Also goals as well, try training in bigger goals or wider spaces. Like if you don't have an actual goal with width and height, then just do it with the width. If you do it with like bags or water bottles or something, set it quite wide so you get a good understanding of the different sizes of goals you'll be playing in. Okay, and next on the list, I can't really see it because I'm not wearing my glasses, but goalkeeper gloves. Now, you're going to need a good pair of goalkeeper gloves for when you start playing in matches, but for training you don't need a good pair or even a pair at all. You can use winter gloves, like thermal gloves. That's good for handling practice when you don't have any grip. It helps you train your catching a slippy ball. I used to do that quite a lot, and my handling now is probably my best ability as a goalkeeper. But you're definitely going to need a good pair of gloves when you start playing it, because in matches people aren't going to be taking easy shots at you, they're not going to be going easy on you. Taking full power shots, you're going to need a good padded pair to stop those shots, to catch on to, also a good grip, because you don't want to be making any mistakes or dropping the ball into the goal or spilling it out and letting the loose ball go into the back of the net. Okay, one of the most important things you need, we've got 2 left, this is number 4, is a safe place to train. Now, I've trained in a number of different places and in a number of different conditions, and I have to say the worst time to train is during the summer. which is usually around pre-season, where the ground is rock hard, where the grass is so dry, and usually you're hot, so you wear less clothes. So I wear shorts with no base layers, and when you're diving and like doing one-on-ones, going across the ground, your legs get absolutely shredded against the ground. Now, I'm not one to wear padded stuff during the winter. Oh, sorry, during the summer, not winter. But if any of you are, then you should. If any of you have padded clothes, then wear it during the summer, because your legs are going to get really badly scratched. I have a patch on my leg where no hair grows anymore because it's been scraped off so much. But it is what it is, that's the life of being a goalkeeper. But I hate wearing heavy clothes during the summer. I hate wearing many clothes as well. I hate wearing layers, so I just stick to shorts, a short sleeve t-shirt, and not football socks. I wear white socks that go up to about, you can see my leg, that go up to about here. That's for training at least, because during matches they tell you need to wear shin pads, so I have to wear football socks. But yeah, that's not a safe condition of training. Obviously it gets your body prepared for worse conditions, like you can't really get worse than that, can you? But it's not safe. So a safe place to train is somewhere where the grass is quite thick, where the ground is not too hard or slippery either, and where you can dive safely without getting hurt. So anything with grass really that is fairly long. Don't go around diving on concrete. I know it's like a stupid thing to say, but I know some people who would. So just don't stick to safe conditions. I've actually been recording for half an hour. I've been messing up so much. I had to go down and help put the shopping away. But the final thing on this list, the thing that I'm most excited about talking about, is mentality. Now, for any of you that don't know what mentality is, I know a lot of people don't know or don't know the full definition. I don't really, but my understanding is mentality is the mind you go into something with, like your mindset. So if you go into goalkeeping thinking you're going to be the best, you're going to win everything, you're going to become the best in the world, you're going to make every team, you're going to start successful from a young age, that is not the mentality to go into football with, because you're not. The hard fact is you're not going to make it unless you're extremely good, and goalkeepers are in high demand because there's only one goalkeeper in a match. There's usually 3 goalkeepers on a team at most. You got your main, your starter goalkeeper, you got your sub, and you got your reserve. So if you can't make any of those 3, then of course you're going to let yourself down. You're going to be disappointed. You want to go in to goalkeeping thinking you're going to do well. You want to do well, and that you're going to try and succeed, not that you're going to succeed. Because if you go in thinking you're going to succeed, then you're not going to make it anywhere, because you're going to end up disappointing yourself and you're going to want to give up at the first hurdle. Now that's going into goalkeeping. Let's talk about going into matches. So going into a game, you want to be focused. You want to have the mindset that you're going to save shots, that you're going to save one-on-ones, you're going to go out and catch every cross, do what you need to do to win you the game. That is okay. You can go into matches thinking you're going to win, but don't go into the overall sport thinking you're going to do well. But I can't really speak for everybody, because that's myself. I started off last year thinking I'm going to be playing for like Chelsea and QPR. I barely made it for Boreham Wood, and even now I'm probably going to be leaving the team. So it's better off that you just focus on winning in the current day rather than being successful in the future, because you just don't want to let yourself down. You don't want to disappoint yourself. And if you set a goal, like you're playing for Chelsea by the age of 16, if you don't get to that goal that you set, a lot of people are going to give up and they're not going to want to play anymore because they haven't made it into Chelsea by 16. Don't give up. But also, you don't want to prioritize football to be your main thing. You also want to focus on a different career, have a backup, or even have football as your backup, which I'm doing because I know it's going to be difficult for me to make it anywhere in football, but I at least want to try. And it's difficult for a lot of people to get into professional football, and especially to get into big teams like Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool. But at least try, go for trials, speak to people, try and meet people as well, make friends that do play in high teams. I have friends that play for Chelsea, that play for Arsenal, West Ham, Fulham, so I can speak to them about it, they can teach me, and I can get better as a goalkeeper myself. But end of the story, keep a mindset which is reasonable, which is reachable. Don't go over the top. don't set your bar too high to then let it get knocked down, because that's going to end up pushing you to stop doing what you want to do as a goalkeeper. Okay, so that was this video. Time to switch back to the bad microphone, which is on top of my camera. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I haven't uploaded for a while. That's because, you know, I haven't been playing football and I don't really know what to upload. Sorry if this video seemed a bit repetitive, but I'm tired and I wasn't fully prepared because I sort of just thought I needed to upload, but you know. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Sorry for the massive delay. I don't upload as much as I used to, but I want to get back to it. So next season, going to be starting off fresh, going to be uploading loads. Like and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Go back and look at some of my past videos, like my training videos and my glove reviews, if you want to see anything about gloves or just interested in seeing more about my content. But yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you a lot later.